psychopathy and sociopathy. Psychopaths और sociopaths popular culture में, movies में हमेशा part रहे हैं.
Yeah.
तो एक साइकोलॉजिस्ट के पर्सपेक्टिव से साइकोपैथ और सोशियोपैथ में क्या डिफरेंस है?
Psychopaths and sociopaths, unfortunately, they live amongst us. They live in society. Some are very functional. They can be your next door neighbors. It's a fact. If we look at it from a very criminal standpoint, okay, and that's the one that is very, very popular. Psychopaths are people who have no remorse.
Okay.
They lack a lot of conscientiousness.
Okay, so no
Okay.
guilt.
No
at all.
guilt whatsoever. They will commit a crime. A lot of times you'll see, some very hideous crime scenes. बहुत गंदे, बहुत मतलब gruesome.
हाँ.
And you visually you can't take that. Those are mostly done by like psychopath people.
So
They don't
they
bother cleaning up after themselves or believe in like organized crime or anything of that sort. Generally, their intelligence also can be subjective.
Okay. So do they have this empathy thing? Like
No,
emotions?
they don't.
Do they feel emotions?
No.
What about like all sort of emotions? Do they feel fear?
They far from it. They
Oh, so
a
no
lot of
fear as
times
well.
a lot of times they'll justify what they have done. And that's very dark to sort of sit when you're sitting and interviewing somebody on that spectrum, right? Who's a psychopath.
And they're giving you a pragmatic answer.
They're giving absolutely justified answers.
Yeah.
And it will really matlab,
Mess your head.
it will
Like
mess with your
How
head.
twisted can they
Yes,
be? Like
yes.
that sort of way.
So that's a very real thing. Sociopaths, they are very functional. They can be at clubs, they can be in the supermarket, they can be friends. But they are very aware.
Yeah.
They keep a track of things. They're also very organized when it comes to crime. So one of the people who's famous sociopath is your Ted Bundy. Like he had a particular modus operandi in the way he functioned, and he never got caught till one day after 30 odd victims, he eventually got caught.
Right.
And so they're very mindful in what they're doing, in the way they are organizing their crime, preempting it,
Okay.
and going about it. So that is there. They're very aware of their environment.
So these killers who often leave sort of a footprint, like some sort of a distinctive factor.
Right.
So who are these killers usually? Are they psychopaths or sociopaths?
They could be a mix. There are a
Okay.
lot of people who are mixes as well.
Ah.
So it really depends on where you come from, what do you do, your emotional consciousness, your aptitude, right? Your intelligence. Intelligence is a very big thing.
Okay.
Like generally when you have criminals who are low in IQ, they won't care much about the crime scene.
Ah.
Or they won't have the bandwidth or the
Yeah.
aptitude to, sort of figure it out. You have to clean up here, you have to do this, you have to do that. They'll just go about their business. Once it's over, then you're out.
Okay. So usually these psychopaths or sociopaths, they do that to instill fear among the people, like have a footprint, like sort of to create their own brand.
So let's focus on a particular population. Let's talk about serial killers, for example, right?
Yeah.
Now, why do people serial kill? Okay, let's talk about that. Keeping that into perspective, it's either out of anger or there is some discontentment. There is also power.
Okay.
There's also financial gain. So, you have your famous, even in India, Charles Obraj, for example, right? The bikini killer, right? There was a social gain over there. There was a possible thrill over there also. And these are things that really get them going. Neurologically, there's a circuit that is constantly looking at these things.
So they get
For example,
fun out of it.
Yeah, they get a thrill out of it.
Kick out of it.
Yeah, that's how that's the word is, the right word is thrill. The technical word is thrill. And for example, let's take Ted Bundy,
Hmm.
right? Came from a very sound space
Hmm.
during his youth. In fact, church going, pious
Hmm.
family upbringing, etc., etc. And then what happened was one day he managed to charm the women,
Yeah.
right? You have Charles Sobraj, who's also narcissistic, by the way. You have Ted Bundy, massively charming, narcissistic also, right? And then he realized that it's not just in interaction with women. He wants more. He wants more. He wants more.
Hmm.
So slowly the interactions became sexual violence. Sexual violence eventually became murder.
Oh.
So it becomes more and more and more and more and more.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like a rabbit hole they enjoy going into.
Yes. Yeah. It depends on
Yeah.
each one. Each one
one's
has their
personality, individual.
each one's personality, each one's thrill that they have,
Hmm.
and they want to sort of go after.
Right. And after a certain point, it becomes like a thirst for them.
It becomes a
Like
thirst.
they then
Like,
become the wolves craving that
yes,
again
and
again.
they have their own agendas and their own modus operandi. Modus operandi is the way you function
Right.
with respect to
pattern.
execution, the pattern,
Hmm.
the execution of the crime that you are committing.
Okay. Cool.
अगर आपको ये क्लिप पसंद आई तो पूरे पॉडकास्ट का लिंक नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन में है. इंडल्ज एंड एंजॉय.